Hey, as usual, I'm in the middle of taping, and it cuts off on me. So, let's try this again. Part two. I think I'm going to have to speed through this one because I definitely don't want the computer to fuck up on me again. It really hurt my feelings. So part two. What do you hate about Korea? I don't hate too many things, but one thing I think Korea can be a little bit kinder with is privacy and the idea of personal space. Now, Korea is very communal, which is very nice, but I noticed that there isn't a huge emphasis on privacy and on personal space. For instance, you go to the doctor. In the waiting room, they will most likely, most times, put your name on a screen, the reason why you're there, and your number, your waiting number. So, yeah, if you're going to the doctor or the gynecologist or whatever, they basically broadcast on that television screen who you are and why you're going to see there, why you're going to see the doctor. I'm sorry, if I thought I had HIV or if I have weird discharge, then why does the entire waiting room need to know this? Just saying. Second question. How do they react to black people? Actually, I mean, that's a very funny question. I think that Korea is cool with black people, to be real with you, but I'm sure that there are some weird things that go on. There's this guy I know who lives in Jeonju, and he posted on his Facebook an ad for a cafe, but it had some sort of mammy on it, which was a shock to me because I'd never seen anything like that living here. So I'm sure people can be a little bit ignorant because it's a very insular culture, but I'm sure that stuff is out there. But for me, living in Gwangju, I haven't had much of that experience, any type of negative experiences that I know of. Everything's been easy breezy. If anything, I have more questions of curiosity about my hair, and I think that my hair surprises people more than anything right now. But other than that, things are good. Describe the differences between a hagwon and a public school. Okay, so hagwon is basically a private institution. It's run just by people who just have their own business, basically. Hagwons can be a crapshoot. You have the good, you have the bad. Hopefully, you end up with a good one. And the class sizes are usually a lot smaller. So I want to say between 8 to 14 kids. Ooh, and hagwons oftentimes have a curriculum. Let me get some water. Hold on. Woo! I was thirsty, girl. I was real thirsty. Okay, public school. Public school. Okay. Public school isn't bad. It's they're a lot more consistent and a lot more secure than a hagwon. That's for sure. So you can always guarantee that you're going to get paid on time, that they're not going to discriminate against you because you are different. And by different, I mean non-white. I did, Korea is very insular, so they tend to think that they tend to hold preference with white Westerners if you're looking for a job, white Canadians, white Americans, whatever. So that kind of sucks. And because, hagwons are private institutions, you run the risk of getting discriminated a lot more when looking for a job. However, public school is, I think, kind of co-run by the government or something like that. I don't know. But basically, they're co-run by the government, and I think most of them are recruited by Western recruiters. And in the West, we have a very, very strict equal opportunity employment system. So you really don't get discriminated working with public schools. It's very fair. They make it very fair. So that's one thing. And did I mention you'll get paid on time? That's always important. Whew. Okay, anything else? What's been going on with me? Well, a lot, but a little bit. Basically, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but whatever. I'm just kind of embracing it right now and vegging out and just being lazy and watching TV and not doing anything with myself, and I like it. But I'm also looking to switch cities in either Seoul. Actually, I want Seoul, but I know that it's also looking like I might end up in Busan. Now, I'm not like all the way stoked about living in Busan, but it is a beautiful city, and I think my second go in Korea, I definitely need a change, and I want to see what's around in a bigger city, and I want more money, because I'm about that money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess right now the question is Seoul or Busan, and we're gunning for Seoul, but it might very well be Busan. I say anything other than Gwangju. I did get a job offer in Gwangju, but ain't nobody got time for that. You're not trying to live there. Anyway, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on here. It's just the same. I'm feeling lethargic. I just want to sleep. I'm tired, and I'm vegging, and I like it, and I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye.